Trade intuition, the chart magician. Make sure to type bingo bango in the chat. Domination, elevation, initiation, mitigation, continuation, summation, revelation, notification, prognification, nullification, nullification, modification, fortification, unification, purification, replication, duplication, overstimulation, annihilation, accumulation, continuation, continuation, elevation, domination, mitigation, initiation, transformation, detonation, celebration, elevation, illumination, liberation, concentration, orchestration, organization, manifestation, observation, confirmation, acceleration, articulation, regulation, fluctuation, circulation, vegetation, legislation, orchestration, oscillation, penetration, constellation, motivation, revitalization, synchronization, modernization, visualization, operation, calibration, reverberation, meditation, levitation, infiltration, escalation, accumulation, continuation, initiation, mitigation, transformation, radiation, domination, elevation, celebration, vibration, liberation, illumination, continuation, elevation, gamma levelation, total detonation, generation, transformation.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Oh, it is too dark. All right, so let me go ahead and adjust this again. I had it, and it's like, oh, it's too bright. But let me do a little bit lighter. I think that's a little bit better. If the audio is like echo at the very end, let me know. So again, if the audio is messed up, please let me know at the beginning of the stream so we can try to get that fixed. Past few live streams, it was messed up for whatever reason, and nobody said anything. So if it is messed up, please let me know. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Chris, thank you, my man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. Oh, let me put on the background music. There we go. Background music is on. Thank you, Shuby. Appreciate you, man. Floki's Angels, thank you very much. Sugarheart, appreciate you greatly. We got Shep in the house. What's up, Shep? Appreciate you, man. Still congested. So drinking water. And I might cough. We'll see. I'm not going too crazy. I'm only at 1.2 on the speed, just because I don't want to cough. Loco for crypto in the house. What's going on, man? So if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions on trading, let me know. Again, here what we do is we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, acronyms, pattern memorization, all these rules. We just simplify it. We don't make it easy. Trading is not easy, but we just simplify it. So here, bingo bango. Appreciate you, man. Bingos and the bangos. Thank you, Wes. Appreciate you, man. Sending the audio is good. Yeah, there was a few where the audio, like I just checked 5 of them, and they were all bad. It's like, oh no. So here, I didn't even want to say anything these days. You funny. Gas. Yeah, we'll do gas. Gas will be the first one. All right, so looking at crypto bubbles daily. Mixture, some up, some down. Not a good direction. You know, is Bitcoin going up or down? We're gonna find out in just a second. Let's go to the hourly. Woo! We got green, more green than red. So possibly Bitcoin coming up. We're gonna see in just a second. Fear and greed index. Let's refresh this. Crypto 23 down 6 points. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and refresh this as well. Give me the 24-hour time frame. Gonna reduce the threshold to 0.6. Al showed us this and also told us about this liquidations map, where we can see this here. On the 24-hour time frame, we have liquidations for the upside and the downside. Right now, Bitcoin, bunch of boringness. Not really doing anything right now. I think the camera's too dark still. Let me change the ISO. Too much. Yo, it's you, man. You're dark. There you go. Hey guys, this is better. Joe, is that racist? I don't know. You tell me. All right. That's it here. Turbo, Ondo. Let me write all these down. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. So we're going to do Cass for West. Okay. We're going to do Turbo and Ondo for Chris. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. On the 12-hour, same thing. We have it to the top side and the bottom side. And I'm going to explain more about this. Now, I did a video for my VIP group. Now, this morning, it was like a 10-minute video, and I was going to put it on YouTube. I was like, you know what? Let me just do it for my group. So I made it like a, I don't know, like a 40-second video, 1-minute video. And I put it in my VIP group and also the free portion of the Discord. Well, it's only free. So Discord for free. And then if you don't like Discord and you want Telegram, reach out to me, trade_intuition, and I'll give you access to the free portion of Telegram where I do more videos on Telegram. I like doing videos. I like to explain the thought process. Let's go to the 3-day. It's just up and, I mean, just, we're literally right in the middle. We have more liquidations down here, right at 89, 89.1. Could we come down here, get this and go up? Sure. We could also go up, creating more liquidations to the downside, go up and then come down and then continue going up. See, do whiff? Yeah. So we'll do whiff. Focus Angels. Okay. Very good. Let us look at Clash. We do have some people that look at Clash. Clash is boring, doing nothing. Let's go to Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin this morning, I made a video and I was talking about Bitcoin. Now, for Bitcoin, personally, I am not looking for a long at this when we were here. This is a 4-hour time frame. I was not looking for a long until the alert went off, 94,942. Once the alert goes off, the 4-hour candle needed to close above 94,012. If the 4-hour candle closed above this, then we'd enter a trade. However, for long. However, our success rate for Bitcoin trades over the past several days has been spot on. And we don't want to rush a trade. We don't want to take a trade just because we can. I'm thinking price from here could potentially come down, bounce right around 91,675, come up, get rejected, right around 94, pull back, and then come up. This is one scenario of what might happen. Another scenario is we just come down. Now, on the 1-hour time frame, I mentioned this in the video. If you're not a member of the VIP and you have money, what are you doing? Get in the VIP group. 1, it helps support the channel. 2, Joe, you're going to pre-reading? I don't know, but I get funny feelings. No. Here, I was mentioning that some traders on the 1-hour time frame could potentially see this as a pennant, like this, like this, like this. They're forcing patterns. Don't force patterns. I talked about this in that video. You don't believe me? Join the Discord for free. Links in the description. Watch the Bitcoin group, and I mentioned that, where people are they see what they want to see. And that's dangerous with patterns. For me, I look at levels. Like it has to break for one, this level, but then we have a major level over here on a higher time frame. So even if we did break this level, we could still get rejected here. Come down. Now I did take a short. Mark in the house. I was walking down the street with my Nikes on. There you go. I did enter a short just because in the video I mentioned that potentially it looks more bearish than bullish, but I didn't do an actual setup. So because of that, I don't show my wins because nobody cares about me. Like, do I win and lose? Sure, but like nobody cares how I made money. What we want to do is we want to make the group money. We want to make YouTubers money. We want to make the people who are in the Discord and the Telegram group money. So here I did go short. Sure enough, I think I took profits like around here. And I'm hoping that we do come up to come down. And then we can take more profits. But you might think, okay, well, why didn't I do a short? Well, for one, I'm posting it. For one, it could have gone up. You know, at the time that I made the video and posted it, it was right when the New York session was opening. So I would have hated to come down only to sweep these lows to come up. And then we get sucked out. So I really like watching the trade so I could be updating y'all. So just kind of give you a heads up. One thing that we do here on this channel, we show you how you can make money. We don't show you the woulda, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Here, it bounced off of this level and the whatever, and you could have made this and you should have done this. And we show you how you can make money. And right here for the long, we're waiting for this. In that video, I do talk about not looking strong. So definitely check it out. All right. So let's zoom out. Because that's what I want to do. I want to zoom out. Nobody cares about this. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's a lot of people, man. A lot of people. Oh, here's a possible reversal zone. Again, I talk about this. Here we could potentially, instead of going up, because right now we're doing higher highs, higher lows. I'm going to show that to you in just a second. But this is the reversal zone. Take note of these levels. 89,149, 87,719. These are key levels. These are on the 4-hour time frame to where if we enter this area, we may have a hard time breaking out. Hopefully we can bounce here in this gray area and come up. But we're having to fight these highs. So right now, it's not looking good for Bitcoin. 100% not looking good. And let me explain. Joe, can you explain it? Yes. I'm going to show you. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Okay. Let's go ahead and hide this. I'm not sure where this one is at. Where is it? Let me duplicate it. Clone it. I just missing everything up. Delete. Sure. Okay. So this level is this zone is really important. Okay. So what I'm trying to show right now is price. Price came all the way down, right? All the way down. It had some ups, but just down. Then it came up, retraced here, nice pullback, went up. Then it started doing this number. So it made a higher low. So that's good. Then we made another higher high, higher low, higher high. It's on the macro. So if you go to a bigger time frame, it's easier to see this. Came down here, kind of worrisome because what we're doing is we're starting to get comfortable. We're starting to get comfortable right here. I don't want to get comfortable here. I want to continue this movement up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sure, we came down, but on the bigger picture, we're doing okay. All this is internal structure. I call it noise. It's all the ups and downs in between the low and the high. This is market structure. Low, high, higher high, great. Then a higher low, great. So what we don't want to do is we don't want to start breaking structure to where we're in this comfort zone. And what we're doing also, in addition to this, look, I want y'all to see this. We come up higher. Here we come up slightly higher, slightly. And then now, this is our first potential lower high. We did one here, but this is internal. So again, we're looking at the extremes. Now this could be an internal. We just need more time, because now if we do something like this, well then now this is our high, and this is our high, which is higher than this, and we continue doing this upward motion. However, the part that I want to show is this. A lot of traders are going to see shoulder, head, shoulder. And we actually talked about this, I believe it was yesterday, what traders might see. In order for us to break this level or neckline, our target would be roughly around here, which would make sense because it would be coming for this, which is another area we've talked about. If we come down, we're still in good shape to continue going up, because again, these are my major levels up here, the blue line, blue trend line. If we did come down, yes, we broke this, but what we do not want to do, we don't want to break this, and then definitely not this. If we break these levels, it's going to be so much harder to gain the confidence of traders to break this level to go up, and the chance of us going to another all-time high just got squashed like a bug. So this is what I'm looking at. And when the price action was right here, because on the 1 hour especially, I talked about this. I don't remember if I talked about it in the short video. I know I definitely talked about it on the long video, but this is the same type of scenario. Like this type of price action, I don't like, because what we're doing, we're creating a bunch of stop losses of liquidity for everybody who's going short. Oh, we're at the top of the range, blah, blah, coming down, come back up. Oh, here's another opportunity. Let's short. So they're putting all their stops here. And every time it doesn't break this level, people are thinking, oh, well, let's go long and let's put our stops here. And every time we continue to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, there's a bunch of liquidity being built. And this has happened before on several other coins where we'll come down, sweep some of the liquidity, because again, there's some down here, fair value gap, all that fun stuff, order blocks, whatever you want to do, where it comes down only to trick everybody, go up only to trick everybody, and then come down. And then continue either maybe breaking this level to continue downward, or potentially just getting some more of these liquidations. Everybody's having their stop losses down here just to get it, and then now we come up. This is why we trade level by level. But we have to, it's not just flip it and flop it. We have to see the overall trend. And that's why I'm gonna check the chat in just a little bit. And that's, yes, JR, that is correct. That's why we have to go to the overall trend and see what are we doing? What are we doing? The overall trend currently, we were in a downtrend. We're fighting potentially to start or continue the uptrend. And we were talking about it way down here to where I think, I don't know, but I think we may start going up. And we need to concentrate on the highs being broken and not the lows. As soon as we break, as soon as we start breaking these lows, it's not going to be good. I'm telling you guys right now, it's not going to be good. These alts are going to suffer. Bitcoin's going to suffer until we start breaking the highs. But I am still in the thought process of us going up to get rejected off of these levels before potentially, hopefully breaking through it and working our way up. In order for me to be bullish, we've talked about this several times, we need to break 119.4, way up here. Now, does that mean we can't go long until then? Sure. But just know that all these levels are here to potentially, create the high, and then we may start breaking the lows. If we start breaking the lows, it might be done. This one, we're going to start making more money shorting versus longing. And we can do both ways, short and long. Whenever we see a potential bounce, we can long it. But we're not thinking it's going to do another all-time high. We're just, okay, we'll take it till it gets to resistance. So that's my thought process. Chop City. Right now, we're entering Chop City. This going up and down, up, higher high, higher low, great. Then, when we start doing this, when we start ranging, this is like this. This is Chop City. You don't want to be here. Up, down, up, great. Coming down, this right here, Chop City. This right here, on that 1 hour, Chop City. This is the stuff I don't like because it could go either way. It really could. Let's see here. Let's look at, so what I think is going to happen now, because that's the whole focus of this show. I don't show you how you could have, would have, should have, could have made money. I show you our thought process and update the thought process and then continue from there. Right now, I don't know. Joe, that wasn't helpful. This is still my thought process from this morning. We enter the area where we really need to come up. If we enter this zone, this is possible. We get rejected off of this gray zone and then continue coming down. We might try to fight up again, get rejected off of the gray zone, and then continue down, break below our larger zone. In order for us to be bullish, or I would say be bullish, but in order for us to take a long, I really need to see price action go up, come down, and then break through. But even if we do break through, we have all of this. There's a lot of ups and downs right here. I don't like this. I like seeing good, clear price action. Like there's a lot of this that I don't like. Like this, I don't like. This I like. Coming down, up, up. This action I like. This is good for like a short, not because I see what happened, but just because it was support, we lost it. Okay, let's go. More than likely we come after this and this. If we're lucky, this, if we're in a short. Now, granted, I'm not saying this because I know what happened. I'm saying this because that's what happens. We moved up. Maybe we come back for this. We'll see. Could it have come down only to go up? Sure. Then we long it when it breaks this. Just knowing that we could get rejected again here until it breaks out or it breaks down. More liquidity up or down? Down. There's you just missed it. We go over this at the very beginning of the show. There's on the 3-day. at 89,136. Lots of liquidity down here. But on the, let's just say daily, on 24-hour, it's above and below. And this is what happens when we have this sideways price action, because everybody who's here, oh, it's coming down, let's short it, because they're trying to catch the top. And then when it doesn't break a certain level, oh, well, let's long it, let's put our stop losses underneath. It's where everybody puts their stop loss, underneath the wick. And that's how all these liquidations are being set. And every time it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, it's creating more and more orders. And what it could do, it could do, well, kind of went over it, but like there's a lot of stop losses here. There's a lot of stop losses here, and it's underneath the wicks. I mean, that's how we're taught. There's a lot of liquidations here. There's a lot of liquidations here. A lot of liquidations here. So what we could do, and there was a lot here and here, if people were putting their stops as they're trying to, oh, let's catch it. It's a bull pennant, which it's not. And then people get liquidated. And I believe I put that in the video too, where we could come down just to get the stop losses, to come up just to get more stop losses, fake everybody out, and then come back down again. So it right now, like, I don't know the direction. And normally what I like to do is give you a plan A, plan B. This is still my thought process. As far as longing, only if this happens. And we went over that in the earlier portion of the show. But this is what could be happening right now. I don't want this to happen. I want to start breaking the highs. But because we're losing momentum right now, this is what might happen. We'll see. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and check out CAS for West. I don't think I have CAS up here. I have Ethereum, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, CAS. So CAS, we're talking about this. Okay. So our thought process was, if we break above this, we're happy. If we break below this, we're sad. Here's our sad face. We went up, really nice, only to come right back down. So here's the thing too. Let's say, and again, this is not because of what I see. This is how I trade. And the people in the VIP, they know. Let's just say we took an aggressive entry. We wouldn't have. But let's just say we took an aggressive entry here for the long. And on the 1 hour candle, it just explodes. Look at the size of this candle versus all these other candles. When we have big moves like this, I tell my group right away, start taking profit. Because it's going to pull back. It just meant win. It can go up another 30, 40%, but we're taking profits along the way. Because more than likely it's going to retrace. People are doing exactly what you want to do. They want to buy low, sell high. And as it's coming down, we're looking for a bounce. 38, maybe 50% of this move. We don't want it coming back down past the 618. If we do, we enter the danger zone. And I don't know if this is fixed. No, it's still based off of the log. I don't know how to fix that. I asked for help last time. Nobody helped. And I have yet to do it. But I had a chart on the log. And then I put the fib using the log. And now I don't know how to take it off. So, oh well. But we're looking at 38, 50%. And it keeps on coming down. So we would have had our stop loss and we did really tight, got stopped out. And we would have just waited for the entry again. And sure enough, it came all the way down, broke this level. This one we short. Again, I'm not saying this because of what I see. This is how I trade. This is how we trade. Level by level. We trade what the market gives us. Then, price was here. This was for a short. This was an aggressive entry. And if this came up from here, yellow means aggressive, white means safer. If this came up right here, well, then it creates a pivot, and we want to enter on the break of the pivot, which would be safer. And this would actually be down here. We did come up, come down, come up. We didn't go as high as I thought we might, but as it's coming down, we add. Would we have added here? No, because I'm thinking we're going to come up some more. Then we break the level. This is when we added. This is when we would have done a safer entry for this short. Came down, came back up, which is fine. We don't want it breaking above this level. We don't want the price action. I'm just guesstimating. 13, 15. We don't want it breaking this level. Breaks this level, we're changing the momentum. So let's see here. We come up, which is fine. We came down. If we would have done this, and that's why I like watching the chart. If we would have done this, we get our stop loss wherever we had it. We move it really close, because what it's doing is reversing, and we would have been stopped out. But it didn't do that. Instead, it's going down. It broke this level, even better. Right now, it's not looking good. Not looking good for a long, for sure. For a short, it moved too much for me. Let me hide all this so I can see it with a fresh set of eyeballs. Hide it. Oh my gosh. Let me hide everything. That's what I like doing. I like looking at it from a fresh set of eyeballs. Let's go daily. Oh. Wow. It's in the danger zone right now. Yeah, it's not. It's on the daily. We had this nice run up. Beautiful pullback. Beautiful. Then, so nice run up, pullback, coming up. Here is when we needed to, this is our decision point. To attack this, to continue going up. Lots of selling pressure with all these wicks on the top. That just means selling pressure. There is some buying pressure, but not a lot. We broke this level. Not good. Not good. We still have a chance to bounce. Again, I'm eyeballing all this because I don't know how to take off that log on the fib retracement. I did it one time, but if anybody knows how, let me know. We're looking at a potential. Let's do a box. And again, just eyeballing it. Let's say about here. For our bounce. Even that's low. Maybe here. Let's go 4 hour and see if we can see potential. Okay, perfect. So this is the area where I would have liked to have seen a bounce. And we did. We bounced, came down a little bit. Nope. Here is where we need to see the decision point coming up. This would have been beautiful. Instead, it was very weak, came back down, lost it. Not looking good. CAS is on fire, sell if it tumbles to 0.3. Very true. Do I think it will go down that low? I hope it doesn't. Man, I hope it doesn't. And Crux of Crypto likes CAS. He's always talking about it. Drink some water. Don't worry, guys. I got more. Let's see here. Man. Let's go 4 hour. It does not look strong at all. So what do I mean it doesn't look strong? 4-hour time frame. Do I expect it to break this level? And again, we trade level by level. After this huge run up, no. I expect it to pull back 38, 50%. Maybe golden pocket 0.5618% of the fib retracement. And it did. Then it came up. So now what I'm looking for is a continuation to the upside. So it needs to break this level. Could we buy the bottom? Sure. Buying the bottom is risky though, depending on your risk. You could buy it here. And it comes up, great. Comes down, comes up. Did it break this level? Let's get this. Barely. Lots of buying pressure. I mean, selling pressure. Not looking good. And then it came down. So in order for me to be bullish on this coin, we need to break 0.05367. It's a long way away. Now, do we have to wait for this to be bullish? No. We just need some kind of structure. We could wait for it to break this level, which this might be the reversal where now we start potentially going up. Maybe something like this, get rejected, come up, maybe come down. Maybe something like that. And so what I would do, I would just set an alert above this wick. Set an alert, 0.04870. Then the 4-hour candle must close above 0.04790. 4-hour must close after the alert goes off. Then we get into the trade. Right now it's too early. How much am I waiting for? Is this 30% or is this 190 million percent? 5%. I can wait 5%. 5% is nothing. 30%, we have some issues. So what I would do, just set your alert about 5-6% above its current price. Alert goes off. 4-hour candle must be closed above the number we mentioned. Then you can enter. That's my thought process. All right. Let's see here. Trade them. Don't date them. That's right. Yep. I don't date the project. I just trade it. You got to. You get wrecked. I got married to a coin, VRA. She cheated on me with a whole bunch of people. I didn't know this until we were at a party. And I'm introducing my girl to everybody. And they're like, hey, VRA. I was like, and I'm asking her, I was like, hey, why does everybody, like their speech, they're talking like they know you, like biblically. Like, sure enough, after I had to go to the free clinic a few times, I realized my mistake. This was when I'm brand new into crypto. I married VRA, staked it, and when I should have got out, I didn't because extended cycle. It's going to go to 25 cents. I was going to sell at 7 by an island. It went up to like 8 cents. But this is when extended cycle talk. It's going to go to 25. I'm thinking I can buy an island next to my island and a yacht to go back and forth. And instead, VRA is now at 0.00002 or something. So yeah. Very true. True story, guys. Everybody knew her. Everybody knew her. Hey, VRA, what's up? You know him? I think so. Yeah, she knew him all right. She knew him. Yeah, I don't know who the flavor is. Just trade the PA price action. I love steak. Me too. So that was Casper for Wes. Let's look at Turbo. Turbo. I love Turbo because it's a turtle. It's a cute turtle that is named Turbo. How cute is that? All right. So sometimes I'm spot on, sometimes I'm way off. Price is here. I thought we were gonna come down, bounce up. Let's go, moon mission. Nope, danger zone. But we did take off. Holy smokes. Then, price was here. Did I think we were gonna go up? Just like with Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was here, do you see an up? You see a down, and then possible up or just down. Same thing. Speaking about VRA, there's that dirty. Almost said it. Almost said it. She's a You know what I'm saying. Hey, what happened to Turbo? Here's Turbo. So here, I'm not thinking price is going to go up. I'm thinking price might come down. I don't know. Come down, come up, come down, go up. Price went down, went up, came down, didn't come up. Instead coming down. These were lower entries from a long time ago. And these entries would have hit. But let's look at now. Let's look at that. So again, what I like doing is I like going over my thought process that I had just to see if it played out. Let's look at the daily. On the daily, good Lord. Ooh, not looking good. Let's go 3-day. Can I still see the information I want? Pretty much. Okay. So we can go here. Do here to here. Come on. And I like dealing with candle body closes. And these wicks are right on it too. So we have this zone. I like zones. If it's gonna bounce, it needs to bounce right. Oh my God. That was Alexa. Alexa, stop. Holy crap. I don't know if y'all saw, but I turned white really quick. Did y'all see me get scared? Good Lord. Whew. That was scary. Who saw me get scared? That was some scary stuff. All right, I'll see in the chat if y'all saw me get scared. Good Lord, I got like really scared. All right. So if we're gonna bounce, we're gonna bounce. We need to bounce right now. Lots of buying, lots of selling pressure. Not really buying pressure. We had some buying pressure here. Joe doesn't get scared. Tell you what. That was that super loud female voice behind me. They're not. My honeys aren't white anymore. That was terrifying. All right. It's on the daily. Price went up. Beautiful retrace. Gorgeous. Went up some more. Pulling back. Here's where I would have liked to have seen. Dude. Right touch. You funny. Price went up. Man, the selling pressure is just ridiculous. Coming down here, that's where I would have liked to have seen it go up. Went down a little further. Tried to go up, but look at all this selling pressure. We have so much selling pressure, it's ridiculous. Like it's trying to go up. But yeah. West. Dude, I'm telling you, man, that was pretty scary. Here, I would like to see going up right now, but it went down further. Trying to come up, selling pressure again, coming down, not looking strong. So zooming in, this is what I think might happen. And I'll give you the level. I'll give you the level right now. This is the level it needs to break in order for me to consider trading this. 0.0022890. And I need to set an alert here. I don't want to mess with it prior to. And you know, I'll set an alert. I like Turbo. Turbo's been good to us. Alert set at 0.0024483. The 4-hour candle needs to close above the 0.0022890 after the alert goes off. If the alert doesn't go off, we don't trade. The alert needs to go off first. 4-hour candle needs to close above this. If so, then we can trade. Because what I'm thinking might happen, this is what I'm thinking might happen. I don't know. I wish I did. Man, can you imagine how rich I'd be? Not even like just trading. Unlike all these other gurus out here who have a course they sell you, and that's how they get rich. Just a heads up. Joe, you're hating on them. No, just revealing the truth. So let's put this in yellow. So this is what might happen. If we come up, we could come up to here, come down, come up, then let's say come down. That's one scenario. The other scenario is we come up in here and do this. So both scenarios don't look good. What's the percentage of going up? Because we can always make money going up before it comes down. Ooh, that's juicy. Let's go 1 hour. I don't like the price action. There's no structure. It's just gross. Can you make money off of these? Sure. There's plenty of times where like, nope, I don't like it. And it, man. So what we could do, so gross. We could have a lower entry here. What's the percentage? I need to find out percentage. Lower entry. 1%. Boring. Stop loss. About 4%. Here should be our stop loss. This is the level that it broke. That's why it's interesting to me. 4-hour time frame. So what I would do, if I was sure, why not? I'd enter right now, thinking that it might do this. And this is just in case it goes up from here. Because again, we don't know what's going to happen. It's just overall bigger picture. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs before this. Potentially. And then the first target, man, I hate doing this again. The last like 1 or 2 I've done, it's been just slightly under a 1-to-1. Well, Joe, easy way to fix it is just go a little higher. Problem solved. I know if I click right here, everybody's gonna be like, hey, we got me, Damien, in the house. Joe, I have a course to sell you. What's the best way to reach you? Nice. Hey, can you also help me with thumbnails? That's funny. I get so many people who used to reach out to me about that. They're just scammers. And I don't want to do less than a 1-to-1. For one, it starts getting you in a bad habit. But this is where the first target. Man, I think it's gonna come down. In chance of it coming down. I don't want to give out this trade. Because my first target would have to be here. That means I'd have to move my stop loss here. Hopefully we get this second entry. And eventually my main target is up here. But I don't feel comfortable giving out this trade. And I do like a 5x leverage. No, it's turbo. These can move very fast. I do like a 2x, 2 to 3x leverage. Lasers in the house. What's up, man? I double Black Swan would be devastating. Dude, I never even thought of that, Scar. Can you imagine that? Another Black Swan? And just think about it. Okay, we had the Black Swan. Everybody already licked their wounds. And they get back in. They do 2, 3x leverage. And then we have another Black Swan. What's a Black Swan? October 10th? Where the crypto, it dumped hard. Everybody who was 2 and 3x leverage, they got liquidated. And those are safe. I was in 8 or maybe 10. 2, 3x leverage. All of it, boom, gone. It hurts, but it was a risk I was willing to take. I didn't like it. It happens. And, dude, I never even thought of that. That's crazy. But, yeah. But here, like, I really don't want to give out this setup. I think we can go up here. And if we pull back here, this will be my lower entry. But I don't feel comfortable giving it because I really want to have my stop loss down here. And here's where my first target would be. So I'm gonna have to pass. And let me write a note on this one. Passing on trade. Risk to reward. Not there. No trade. Can't do it. But this is what it would look like. But I can't do it. Because I want my stop loss down here. And let me just have both of them here. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, for the Black Swan, I really don't use that, period. I don't use that as liquidity. I don't use that as a level. I don't use that as anything. It's like a tsunami, but worse, yeah. Just made 208%. Hunting. Nice. Let's go. Let's freaking go. And denying the tariffs. Yep. Very true. That could happen. Scary. Hope it doesn't. Really hope it doesn't. Let's see here. All right, so let's go Ondo. I don't think I have Ondo here. Zek, Sui, AVAX. Oh, how's AVAX? Jeez. That's crazy. This dotted line just after the fact, this is a teaching moment that it could have done this. Liquidity is being built on the top and the bottom. Here's all the liquidity zones for the longs, and we took them all out. Freaking ridiculous, man. Let's see here. Let us look at Ondo for Chris. Ondo. Let's go daily. Double click. So Ondo, price was here and it was coming up. But I said, you know what? I don't like it just because we're underneath this zone for one. And two, could you enter now? Sure, and get, 21%. Yeah. But we have about 8% for the resistance area. I'm assuming that's what I was talking about. But the price was here when we checked out on it again. This is just training. This is not what I thought might happen, and it did. That's not that. But people are, I'm thinking that people are thinking this, maybe it's not a W. I'm not sure what I was talking about there. But anyway, price was here. And even though we were going up, I'm thinking we might come down. Here would be a good area to come down to before coming up. And it broke that level, came all the way down here. So now what it's doing is doing a range. To the bottom of the range. Let's hide this. We can see the range just a little bit more. The range is actually here to here. So we're actually doing this range. At the bottom, does look sexy. Yeah, I mean, it does look sexy. Not gonna lie. What's the percentage? And everybody has their stop losses right here. Some of them may have it maybe here. So if I were to enter this trade, I definitely have to put my stop loss underneath those. You know what? I have. Shoot, man, I just go 10%. So this is where my stop loss would be. Do a 2x leverage. I like it. And if nothing else, maybe this is 10%. Oh, yeah. Perfect. It's a 1-on-1. So I'm trying to get underneath all this right here. I like this one. Let's actually do this. Let's get this. Go down, shift, move it over. And go to a smaller time frame, 1 hour, 15 minute. Okay, we'll put a lower entry right here. I don't know what percentage that is though. Ah, 2%, it's nothing. Okay, let's go back to the 4 hour. And I do like it. Let's see here. Tell you what, give me a few moments, guys. Give me a few moments. Talk amongst yourselves. No more charts because we still have, like, I think 2 more charts to go. Come on, camera. Okay. Give me 1 moment. Ooh, 160 minutes. Plus, I did 45 minutes on CCM's channel. Give me 1 moment. Give me a moment. Oh no. I want to enter this trade. I really do. Mark Dutch, you gotta warn me before you say something like that. I want to take this trade. I went to my other computer and I'm looking at it. It's like, let me see if I can find a better one. Just because we're heading towards the week. Well, we are the weekend already, and it may come down. So for me, I'm gonna wait. I like it. So let me put here. I like it, but thinking about waiting. I really do like it. It's at the bottom. Carry money, don't make no money. And oh, I got story time, guys. I got story time. So for those of you who don't know, I work at a grocery store now. I absolutely love it. I am a registered nurse, but I went without working for 5 years. And you can only go without working for 4 years. Did not know that at the time. Plus, I thought I was gonna be a millionaire due to my ex-boss promising me I was gonna be a millionaire, take control of his company, work my way up through the ranks. I worked my way up to the ranks, second in command, but the money wasn't there. It was just hopes and dreams, empty promises. Dude was a multi-millionaire many times over, but like many millionaires, really tight with the money. And needless to say, right now I'm mining fiat so I could load up on in this bear market. So I'm in the meat department, restocking some meat, and this white lady with a kid, let's say maybe 6 years old, very the hair is African American. Okay, white baby. No, caramel baby. And she tells me, how does she say it? She says, "You ain't got no more wings." And I look at her and I said, "Excuse me?" I know what she's asking, but this is just me. I said, "Excuse me?" And she goes, "You ain't got no more wings?" And I say, "I'm sorry, ma'am. Is that a question or a statement?" I know what she's asking me, but correct English is, "Do you have any more wings?" That's correct English. But she says, "You ain't got no more wings?" I'm sorry, ma'am. Is that a question or a statement? Yeah. And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have any more wings?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. Let me check." But it was so funny though. "You ain't got no more wings?" Sorry? "You ain't got no more wings?" Is that a question or a statement? Oh my gosh. There was another one the other day. Story time. There was another one the other day. What did she do? Same thing, wings. She goes, "Excuse me." "Yes, ma'am." "Chicken wings." "Okay. Yeah, do you have any?" "Okay, okay, that's the punchline. That's great. Man, you would be horrible at telling jokes." I told her that. I said, "So let me clarify. You're asking if we have any wings because you couldn't find any, or there's no more in that spot, like it's empty?" She goes, no, I don't know where they're at. I said, okay, well, let me help you find them. So I go, it's like, here are the wings. She goes, oh, okay. But I told her that. She's like, chicken wings. Okay. You ain't got no more? Man, that's the punchline. Okay. And I told her, he said, you be horrible at telling jokes. It's like, good Lord. Yeah. You ain't got no more wings? That's funny. Got to love the South. Wings, yeah, that's funny. Let's see here. So this one I might get into. Let's look at, what was the other one from Shoki's Angels? Whiff? Let's look at some whiff. Yeah. I want the drums. People are entitled, yeah. Big time. Big time. But yeah, it's just so funny. Let's see here. The dum-dums. But that was so freaking good, man. Like, is that a question or a statement? Let's see here. Whiff, we had a short, stop loss, target. Did our stop get hit? Get out of here. Ooh, our stop did not get hit. This was a setup that we provided way over here. Target got hit right away. And then continue coming down. Nice. We could have gone up, but our setup was for a short. Okay, right now, not looking strong. Now on the daily. Let's see here. This is BS market action. Possible. Story time. Give me the thighs. Let's go. Yeah. And of course, I don't have any kids, so I am 100% an expert. But it's just so funny, man. Like just listening to these young adults, probably in their 30s, having discussions with their kids. And their kid is maybe like 8 years old or 6. And I'm thinking, yeah, when I was that age, there was no discussion. If you did not listen, well, my aunt did this, my mom never did, but my aunt would pinch the living heck out of my arm. The back part, she would pinch it. If not, she'd get you by the ear and squeeze. So there was none of this discussion, but yeah, it's funny, man. All right, so if not looking strong on the daily, let's go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour time frame, we have this nice zone. Joe, I knew you were going to do a zone. You always do zones. You don't even know how to trade. Okay. All you do is zones. Zone this, zone that. I look for levels. Where is the most stops? Support resistance. That's what I look at. Let's go. Okay, well, we're breaking out of it. Again, not looking strong. I would think that price action would actually love. Come down here. This is what I would think. Price action wants to come down here. Why? Well, when the price came down here and started going up, what are people doing? They're putting their stops right here. And it goes up, comes down, goes up. What are people doing? They're putting their stops right here, underneath the wicks. What would you do? That's what I would do. Maybe even down here. Right here, sorry. Then it comes down, comes up. Well, same thing. Broke this level. Enter here. Where are you putting your stops? Right here. Came all the way up, came all the way down, came up again. What are people doing? Put their stops right here. So in my opinion, it would be just heaven for the market makers to make the price do this. And it's like Pac-Man. Just gobble, 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 gobble. I don't know how Pac-Man sounds. How does Pac-Man sound? Put that in your head. Just doing that. You know, these dots. That's what I think. And possible. Come on. We'll see. Let's see here. Just look like a juicy range. True. Not sure what you're talking about, but I'm going to say true. JR is a great trader, so I'm going to agree with him without knowing the context. I'm grinding alone, making 2.08 profit, eh? There you go. I grind alone. Chip says, by the way, Joe, people are greedy in life. Very true. Always empty promises. Yep. There are only a few people who look out for others in this world. Very true. And then there's some that are millionaires or even multimillionaires. And they say, when you make your first million, let's have a cup of coffee and let's talk. And I'm thinking, wait, what about right now? Let's have a cup of coffee now so I can pick your brain so that I could become a millionaire. Don't be the person who wants to talk to me after I become successful. Talk to me right now. Yeah. There you go. And JR's grinding 24/7. Let's go. I see Ondo hitting 42 cents soon. A quick peek. Ondo. Did we do Ondo? 42. Oh, coming down. Below my stop loss. Oh, 42. Right here. We just looked at Ondo. But in my opinion, everybody has their stops here and here. I'd have to set my stop loss here. But, I mean, I like it. I do. We'll see. Man, I was going slow today just because feeling congested, kind of hard to breathe. I took some more medicine, decongestant medicine. At night, man, my nose gets clogged up and I'm breathing through my mouth. And in the morning, my throat hurts. It's like, oh my gosh. But let's see here. Scar says 2 hour about to flip. Let's look at the 2 hour. It's just the 1 hour double. But let's look at the 2 hour. For it to pull back and break the level. Is that what you're saying? Possible. Oh yeah, I've been had this on for a few days. Let's look at our indicators. We have a bullish divergence. We have a low, lower low. We have a low and a higher low. So bullish divergence is currently playing out on the 2 hour time frame. Then for the market makers did this. Let's see here. Low and steady, like a good DCA. Let's go. Yeah, and that's a issue with traders. They don't want slow. I know when I started, man, I want it fast. I want it dangerous. Man, I wanted to make a lot of money real quick. And because of that, I had five mentors. I invested in myself. I wanted to just go crazy. But I learned, and especially this season, because last season was super easy, man. You can turn like 20, 30 grand into 100 grand. Not even trying. And that's no exaggeration either. Minimum. Anyway, but this season, slow and steady, Bitcoin. Man, I learned a lot this season. And every season you learn. And that's a big thing too. You have to be humble. When I first started, man, I thought I was it. I thought I knew everything. But it was the bull market full-blown season, and man, I was in the genius phase. I knew everything. Then the market started turning. All 5 of my mentors never told me anything about what could happen and the different segments in the cycles. I had to learn that for myself. So that's what I teach. So yeah. Slow and steady. I know a guy who was a multi-hundred millionaire. Probably one of the most genuine person I know. Absolutely amazing person. Good for him. There's a special place in heaven for him. And hopefully he helps people. Hopefully. Being less greedy is the edge in trading, yeah. And that's the thing too. And having the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. And yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda syndrome. Oh man, if I would have only stayed in the trade, I got out here. But if I would have got out here, I would have made $10,000 or $10. But I got out here and only made $1 or $100 or $1,000. Oh man, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And it keeps on going. Man, if I would have just held. So what happens next time? You hold. And what happens? Comes down. Take profits. And for me, it took me a long time to realize this. It's not about the dollar amount. The dollar amount is only to brag on YouTube and X and everything else. That's just bragging rights. Oh, I made $52,000 in 3 minutes. Yeah, how much were you trading with? 500,000? How much were you willing to lose? 30,000? Like, so the dollar amount I used to think was very important. It's not. It's the percentage. How much did you win? Did you win 10%, 5%, 2%? Now, there's a lot of traders out there that'll do 75x leverage and they'll make $3,000, but it only went up 2%. And they're bragging about that. And it's like, no. Like, so for me, for Bitcoin, I trade 75x leverage. If I make under 75%, I consider it a loss. Even though I won, let's say I do 75x leverage and I get 30%. Oh, whoop-de-doo. It's nothing. Because I didn't make 1% of the move. And there's been plenty of times where I'll do 75x leverage, they'll go 30%, get me stopped out at plus 12% after, I took 30%. It's not even worth posting. Because I call it a losing trade. Because I didn't at least get 1%. But if I do 70% or 75x leverage and it does 75%, well, I'll post that, But yeah, the dollar amount for me is not what's important. It's the percentage. And even if it's 2%, you won 8%. A lot of people are so concerned about how they look to others that and this is why I especially my group, I tell them, the guys, right now, there's a lot of people posting, 80% gains, 30% gains, whatever. But how many times did they take that trade that they lost and they didn't share it, but the one that they won, they post? You have to be aware of that. And especially if somebody has a group to sell you, they don't want to show you all. They might show you once or twice they lost, but they're going to show you all of them. So yeah. Let's see here. Shep says, I'm running out of material. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Mark Dutch. The comas are nice. I like the comas. See here. See, I drive a bicycle with no seat. Oh my gosh. You guys are nuts. What says, Joe for the log thing you asked earlier, if you hit Alt L, it will take it off log mode. No, but that's the settings. I'm referring to the I'm referring to this, my fib retracement. So here it's automatically, it's grayed out. So what I think I have to do is I have to find the chart that I'm on log, take it off log, and then it comes off, I think. But here, if I do Alt L, it put me in log. And let's go to this. Now I can take it off. Oh. And then go Alt L again to do regular. So am I in regular right now? I'm in regular right now. And wait for it. Dude, you're a freaking genius. Thank you, West. If I had the sound emoji for the clap, I'd give you the clap. Thank you. You are the best. Thank you, man. That's, so I just have to toggle it on and off and then click that off. Okay, cool. I'm gonna forget. So everybody here, remind me how I just did that. So how did I do it? If I'm doing the fib retracement and it's set to log, what I have to do is change my chart to log, uncheck this, then take it off log, the chart. That's how I have to do it. Thank you, man. See here. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. No dad jokes. Or so it's 2021. See here. Let me catch up on this. That's how you blow accounts. How? 75x leverage? Now I use risk management, but I'm not sure if you're referring to that. See here, I'm not very rich. I like eat potatoes. There you go. I'm currently on 131x leverage. Whoa, I can't do that. I don't do cross margin. I live in Idaho. Only eat potatoes. I tried 75x. Yeah, so let's kind of walk through it. So, and this is only on Bitcoin. On certain coins like Ondo, it depends on where my stop loss is at, depending on how much leverage I use. Now, the leverage doesn't matter. It's the amount of money you're willing to lose. So if I'm willing to lose $5, simple math, $5. Well, my stop loss can be 1% or 33% or 90%, like, because I'm only going to lose $5. But that I have to adjust my leverage. Now, Mark Dutch, you need to get with me because you said that you have a certain way that you do it. I need your advice. Stay away from leverage in the first 2 years of trading. Very true. Shoot, man, the first 4 years of trading, like leverage will wreck you big time. Can you make more money? Sure. You make it faster. You can also lose it faster. You will definitely liquidate your accounts, 100%. And then you get confident. You're like, oh man, I'm winning. I'm doing 2x and not understanding leverage. I upped it to 5x and 10x and 20x, not understanding market caps and how fast coins move and nothing. And then all of a sudden, you know, every trade, you're making $5, $10. Boom. And some people, they laugh at that. I don't. Like, that's good. You're not losing money. You're winning money. $1, 10 cents. But you have to account the fees and everything. But anyway, then you're like, man, let me go hard. Let me put some good money in it because I've been winning. You put 500, 1,000, 10,000, whatever. Let's say you put 10,000 and the trade goes against you, but you've been winning. You know it's going to turn. And then you end up closing out, losing 8,000. Like, what the heck just happened? Market happened. So yeah, be very careful. I would not recommend leverage to anybody who's within 2 years, even 4 years of trading. I wouldn't do low leverage. Yeah, it's just so dangerous. My losses are always cents. That doesn't matter, yeah. If you use leverage because you don't have the capital, you're not using it for the right reason. Yeah. For me, personally, that's why I use it. I use leverage because I don't have the capital. But Mark Dutch, he was saying something last time, and Mark, my man, you got to get with me. Get on Telegram. Reach out to me, trade_intuition. I need your knowledge, man. And for me, I'm hungry. I'm always trying to learn. And if you have insights on leverage, let me know. I'm not like, oh, I know it all. And I'll tell you right now, like what I know is what I've done. So yeah. You're very welcome. Thank you, brother. If you have $1,000 account, you can do $100 trades with 10x leverage. Yep. If you have $1,000 account, you can do $100 trade, 10x leverage. For cross margin, or what are you talking about? Let's see here. Anyone telling you not to trade when you know what you're doing? It's a fake liar making. Anyone telling you not to trade when you know what you're doing is a fake liar making. I'm not sure how I can read that. So get rid of them. If I lose, it's $1.02. Yeah. I mean, it's good. I mean, I think you have risk management. Always hungry. Yeah. We could discuss it sometimes. 100%. Yeah, man. Like I need to, because like I said, I only know what I've done. And I'm not saying that my way is like the only way. Like for example, let's look at Bitcoin. Right now this one's moving. But let's look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin looks like trash. But let's say we were here. Let's say we were here. Let's go 3 minute time frame. Let's say we were here and I'm looking for the price action to break this level. I want to break this level so I can long it. I want it to break this level so I can short it. And it's going sideways, 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 more sideways. Right, that was a perfect example. Let's get rid of that. Let's go. Okay. Well, I'd like to do it on a live trade, because you might say, "Oh, well, you're just saying that because, you can see what happened." Let's see here. Ooh. Oh man. All right. Well, yeah. So let's say, but I wouldn't go long here. Okay, here's a trade that we took. So when the trade was somewhere in here, I'm thinking we may come down because we're going sideways for a long time. We're building liquidations to the top and to the bottom. I had a lower entry here, and this one I was 75x leverage, and my stop loss was, somewhere down here. It almost hit it too. And then, it went up. But I'd have to show it to you. I'd have to, we'd have to do a trade together for my thought process. But let's say, guys, I'm kind of tired of walking. We walked 45 minutes on CCM's channel and 90 minutes on my channel. Let's see here. Where are we going to go to next? Where are we gonna go to? We've been going to lunar beaches like all the time. Let's see if we can go somewhere else. Oh wait, today's Friday. Who's live? Road Dog. Let's go to Road Dog. He probably won't even know we're there. He's just going live right now, so it's probably still in the intro. Everybody put Trade Intuition Raid. I do thank you. Trade Intuition Raid. And I do thank you guys very much. Now, I need to find the off button. Thank you guys very much. As always, not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I truly do want to get rich with you and not because of you. For that reason, I show you all of my thought process, my wins, my losses, and we're learning together. You know, we're in this together, and I do thank you so much. Remember, Trade Intuition Raid, not T.I. Joe or Trader Joe. Trade Intuition Raid. I do thank you so much. See you in the next one. Now, finding the off button on this treadmill. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon. Take care. Where's the off button? Oh, here it is.